Hey New Life Youth, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're starting something new. We're actually starting a short devotional series that we're going to do every week or every couple of weeks. They're going to be like a minute or 2 minutes long at max. Just a moment to breathe, to engage in God's Word and to get something out of it in a simple way as you go about your day. So I hope that it blesses you today. We're going to get straight into it. Today we're looking at Romans 12 and we're only going to look at verse 1 and 2. And we're going to read the Passion Translation and see what it says and what we can apply to our lives. So it says this: Beloved friends, what should be our proper response to God's marvelous mercies? I encourage you to surrender yourselves to God, to be His sacred living sacrifices, and to live in holiness, experiencing all that delights His heart. For this becomes your genuine expression of worship. Stop imitating the ideals and opinions of the culture around you, but be inwardly transformed by the power of the Holy Spirit through a total reformation of how you think. This will empower you to discern God's will as you live a beautiful life, satisfying and perfect in His eyes. Such a cool set of verses there. Initial thoughts that pop out to me is that as we live our lives surrendering to God in relationship with Him and living in His will, it's actually a genuine expression of worship towards Him, which is really cool because we often think of worship as singing or praising with guitar or whatever, but this is something all of us can do. As we surrender to God in our daily life, we're actually worshiping Him, which is really rad. The second thought that hits me and jumps straight out at me is that Paul tells us to stop imitating the ideals and the opinions of the culture around us, which is a huge thing at the moment. There's so many opinions out there online and even amongst your friends. Everyone's got an opinion and everybody's got an opportunity to share it now. But God tells us not to actually imitate these, but instead we should actually be inwardly transformed by the Holy Spirit, which is really cool. So by engaging with the presence of God in our life, we'll be inwardly transformed and we won't have to imitate the ideals and opinions of the world around us anymore. And that's really cool. And it says here that it will give us a total reformation in how we think, and then we'll be empowered to discern or to see God's will, and that we'll live a beautiful life, satisfying and perfect in His eyes. Be blessed, guys. Have a great week. This is Josh signing off. Peace.